Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Hania, your friendly New York English teacher, here to help you master real-life English, one everyday scenario at a time. Today, we're diving into one of the most essential yet challenging situations, ordering food and beverages in a cafe. By the end of this vlog, you'll know exactly what to say, when to say it, and even understand some of the cultural nuances that make your conversation sound natural and friendly. In this episode, I'm going to walk you through how to confidently greet and interact with a barista, practical phrases for ordering your drink or meal, including some variations, a real-life dialogue demonstration, along with a detailed breakdown, key vocabulary, and pronunciation tips to boost your everyday English skills. So stick around because by the end, you'll be ready to order like a native. Let's get started. Imagine walking into a vibrant New York cafe on a brisk morning. You're greeted by the warm smile of a barista amidst the aromatic blend of fresh coffee and pastries. For many of us, ordering in English can feel a little daunting, especially when the pace is fast and the language casual. I still remember my very first order here. I was nervous. My mind was racing with questions like, should I say, I'd like a latte, or could I get a latte? And what exactly does the usual mean? In today's fast-paced cafes, every interaction is a tiny performance where clarity and politeness go hand in hand. Whether the cafe is modern and hip or a quaint traditional spot, the language used is a key part of the experience. It not only helps you get your perfect drink, but also creates a friendly vibe that makes your day a little brighter. As we go through this vlog, notice how each phrase and tip is chosen to help you overcome any hesitation so you feel at ease even in the busiest of cafes. Coming up, I'll share exactly which phrases work best, and I even have a real conversation demonstration that you can practice along with. Let's jump into some practical tips that you can use the very next time you're in a cafe. The first step is a friendly greeting. New Yorkers keep it simple. A cheerful, hi, good morning, or just, hello, sets a positive tone. For example, hi, good morning. Once you've greeted the barista, the next step is to place your order clearly and politely. Here are a few key phrases to remember. Could I get a medium latte with almond milk, please? I'd like a cappuccino, please. May I have a black coffee? Using could I get or I'd like softens your request, making it sound both polite and natural. Always remember to add please at the end. It goes a long way in creating a friendly interaction. Sometimes you might hear a regular customer say, I'll have my usual. But if you're new or unsure, it's always best to specify. For instance, say, I'd like a medium latte with almond milk, please, instead of leaving it vague. This ensures you get exactly what you want. Also, don't forget to ask if you're uncertain about sizes. If you're not sure what a medium means in that cafe, you can ask, what sizes do you offer? Or, is this small, medium, or large here? Being clear about your preferences is important. And when it's time to pay, you might ask, do you accept card payments? Or say, can I pay with cash? These little questions help smooth the transaction. One more tip. If the barista offers extras, like an extra shot of espresso or a flavor syrup, decide in advance whether you want to add that extra touch. You might say, no, thank you, just the latte, please. Or, if you're feeling adventurous, yes, please, an extra shot would be great. Remember, the key is to remain calm and smile. A friendly tone can make even a brief conversation feel warm and welcoming. I encourage you to practice these phrases in front of a mirror or with a friend before your next visit to build confidence. Up next, let's see these phrases in action with a natural dialogue. You'll see how these tips come together in a real cafe setting, so be sure to watch and then practice along.
Good morning. What can I get for you today?
Hi, good morning. Could I get a medium latte with almond milk, please?
Sure thing. Would you like an extra shot of espresso or perhaps a little vanilla syrup?
No, thank you. Just the latte is perfect.
All right, that'll be $4.50. How would you like to pay today?
I'll pay with my card, thanks.
Great. Your order will be ready in just a few minutes.
Now that you've seen this conversation, let's break it down and see why each phrase works so well in real life. Let's take a closer look at that conversation. When the barista said, "Good morning, what can I get for you today?" He was inviting me to start the order in a friendly, open way. Notice that I responded with, "Could I get a medium latte with almond milk, please?" This is a polite request that clearly states what I want, including the size and any specific details like almond milk. By using "could I get" rather than a direct command, the tone stays respectful and natural. When the barista offered an extra shot or syrup, he gave me a chance to customize my drink. I chose to keep it simple, which is perfectly acceptable. My response, "No, thank you. Just the latte is perfect," shows that I'm confident in my order while still being polite. Finally, when asked about payment, I made sure to confirm my method by saying, "I'll pay with my card," which makes the process smooth and clear. Each step in this conversation is designed to be efficient yet warm. Have you ever been in a situation where you weren't sure which extra to choose? Let me know in the comments. These small details, using "please," asking clarifying questions about sizes, and offering a clear response to extras, help create a natural flow that makes your conversation both effective and friendly. When you practice these dialogues, try varying your responses slightly. For example, instead of always saying, "Could I get a," you might sometimes say, "May I have a?" This variation keeps your language fresh and mirrors the natural variation you'd hear in a real café. Now, let's focus on some key vocabulary that came up during our conversation. Understanding these terms will give you an extra boost of confidence when ordering. First up is the word latte, a popular coffee drink made with espresso and steamed milk. In this context, when I say medium latte, I'm specifying the size. Remember, in many cafes, the sizes may differ, so don't hesitate to ask, "What sizes do you offer?" The pronunciation of latte is la, T-E-I, and you can practice by saying it slowly, then a bit faster as you get comfortable. Next is the term extra shot. This means adding an additional dose of espresso to your drink. If you want your coffee to be a bit stronger, you might ask, "Could I have an extra shot in my latte?" Notice that the word shot in this case is pronounced sat in British English and S-A-T-T in American English. Another useful phrase is the usual. Often, regular customers use this to mean their standard order. However, if you're new, it's best to specify exactly what you want. For example, you could say, "I'd like my usual," if you already have an established order, but make sure you're on friendly terms with the staff. And don't forget polite phrases such as "please" and "thank you." Simple but effective in making your conversation sound courteous and natural. For example, saying, "Could I get a medium latte with almond milk, please?" and ending the conversation with a warm "thank you" helps smooth the interaction. Each of these phrases is not only useful on its own, but also builds the foundation for a natural, friendly exchange. As you practice, try recording yourself to see if you're hitting the right intonation and pace. Before we move to our final section, I want to check in with you. Have you practiced these phrases before? Do you have any favorite expressions when you order your coffee? Please drop a comment below. Your questions and experiences really help everyone learn together. Up next, I'll share some additional real-life scenarios and practice opportunities to further reinforce these tips. Stay tuned because I have a mini challenge for you at the end of this vlog that you won't want to miss. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We began with a friendly greeting and setting a positive tone. Remember, a simple, "Hi, good morning," goes a long way. Then we practiced clear, polite ordering with phrases like, "Could I get a medium latte with almond milk, please?" We saw a natural conversation in action and broke it down, noting why each phrase works and how even small details, like asking about sizes or extras, are important. I also covered some key vocabulary: latte, extra shot, and the usual, explaining what they mean, how to use them, and even giving you a few pronunciation tips. It's all about making sure that when you step into a cafe, you're not just ordering a drink, but you're engaging in a friendly, confident conversation. Now, here's a little challenge for you. The next time you visit a cafe, try to use at least 2 of these phrases naturally. Whether you say, "Could I get my usual?" or specify your order clearly, practice makes perfect. And if you feel comfortable, record your order or even role play with a friend. Then come back here and tell me how it went in the comments. Remember, every interaction is a chance to practice and grow your English skills. I encourage you to share your experiences, ask questions, and even suggest your own tips in the comments below. Thank you for spending time with me today and learning how to order food and beverages like a native speaker. I truly believe that mastering these everyday interactions will boost your confidence and help you enjoy the simple pleasures of life, like that perfect cup of coffee. If you enjoyed today's lesson, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future vlogs where we cover more real-world English situations. And if you have any questions or need further clarification on any of the phrases we discussed, just leave a comment. I read every single one. Until next time, keep practicing, stay curious, and remember, every small conversation is a step toward mastering English. Enjoy your coffee and have an amazing day.